Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Andy Hudson, Director of Marketing with Incentive Concepts. Welcome to Incentive Concepts Live. It's another week. It's a beautiful day here in St. Louis, an April spring day. The trees are blooming. It's really starting to feel a lot like spring, and we're really glad you joined us this afternoon. And we invite you to turn off your emails, turn off your phone, turn off your texts, and just sit back and maybe grab a cold drink or a snack and join us for the next 30 minutes or so and have some fun. So thanks a lot for joining us. And this week, it's one of our unboxing challenges, which is really turned into a great way to engage with our customers and industry partners and even our brand partners and viewers like yourselves. So we invite you to definitely chat during the video and enjoy the episode. With that, I'm going to introduce my favorite co-host, which is Kevin Hagan, and he is going to introduce our guest. But first of all, Kevin, good to see you. How are you doing?
Good, Andy. How are you today?
I am wonderful. And how are things up in Chicago in your neck of the woods?
It looks nice out, but it's still a little chilly. But it's
all right,
it's getting there. I'm getting excited.
And the last time you were on this episode, we were talking about March Madness, and I think we asked you who your favorite picks were for the Final Four. And your final two picks were, remind us.
Well, I got a lot of heat for this because I apparently took the favorites, but I picked Gonzaga and Baylor as my top two teams to win it all.
Well,
I actually think I had Gonzaga as my top team, but
all right. Well, they were a little underwhelming as far as their performance, but you picked the top two teams, so hope you put some money on that.
I'll never tell.
Right, exactly. All right. Hey, let's get going here. We've got a special guest here with us. Would you be so kind as to introduce our guest?
Yeah, so we've got Raul with us, who's our sales representative in Chicago, Wisconsin, and we've had Raul for a little over, I guess it's been over a year and a half, almost 2 years now. And it's been a great addition to the team. So introduce Raul to our unboxing challenge here today.
Wonderful. And Raul, how are things with you?
Things are well. Thank you, everybody. Good afternoon. Kevin, I'm actually just 2 years last month. So you're pretty close there.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Absolutely. And we do have a lot of fun at Incentive Concepts. And Raul, you're in Chicago also. We won't hold that against you or Kevin, obviously, since we're in St. Louis, but I want to know how things are going up there for you and your family.
Things are well. To Kevin's point, the weather is just starting to get past that crisp point, which is great. The sun is shining. It is a little, a little cool out there still, but, we'll take it. Family is great. Actually, my wife got two boys. One's a 17-year-old and one's a 13-year-old. And some good news as far as there's no good news regarding the pandemic, but as far as us, my wife, myself, and my 17-year-old will have our first immunization tomorrow. So we're excited about that, trying to get back to normal. And that's one way to do it, right? So we're looking forward to that and get something out of the way.
Wonderful. And you mentioned getting outside. It's a little crisp, but we want to ask the viewers, with the weather getting nicer every day here as it continues to improve, what's one around the house or around the neighborhood outdoor activity that you are looking forward to right now? So put that in the chat. Around the house, around the neighborhood activity that you're looking forward to as the spring weather changes. And we'll read some of those comments there, Kevin. I think you're going to watch that. But Raul, I want to just ask you a few quick questions, if you don't mind, before we get to your box. And you have an interesting acronym after your name on LinkedIn. It's an IP, and that stands for Incentive Professional. And that's with the Incentive Marketing Association, I believe. Can you tell us a little bit about that, and what does it mean, and how does it help you when you're talking to customers?
Absolutely. So in my former life, I was on the customer side, right? So Incentive Concepts was a supplier of mine. And for many years, I was their customer. They did a great job, and they are a great company. So hence why I'm with IC. But we essentially were tasked to prove, and I'll use that word, that we understand what we do in the special markets arena, right? So this was an exam that was put out by IMA, and it verifies that I know and understand how to design, develop, and implement an incentive program, be it a customer loyalty program, peer-to-peer recognition, anything that has to do with loyalty and recognition. This IP certification states that I kind of know my stuff. So it's nothing that glorifies what I do, but it tells the people in our arena that, yes, I am very familiar with the industry and I know what to do in the industry. So in a nutshell, that's what it talks about.
Well, and it's not quite as impressive as Kevin's PhD after his name, but right. the doctor of sales or something like that. Right? So one other question before we get to the unboxing, because we definitely want to get to that, is when you're helping companies with consumer loyalty programs, let's say, how do merchandise rewards fit into those programs?
So, I mean, there's a couple things. So, cash is king, that's what it boils down to. But, cash is one thing, and hypothetically, right? So let's say you get your bonus, you get a couple $100. What do you do with it? You go and you buy groceries, you spend it on things that you need to take care of with your cash. Merchandise is a different is different in the respects that it leaves a lasting impression. So, and I actually have, so in my former life, I have my 5-year anniversary, which was a digital alarm clock radio. And I use that now in my office on my desk. And that's the first button I hit when I go downstairs into my office to get my day started, so I can get the news going in the background. So I know what I did to get that clock radio, right? It was something that I earned for my 5-year anniversary. So merchandising, I want to say, leaves a lasting impression, and it allows you to get something that you are trying to attain. And again, just to throw something else on top of that, I call it want versus need. I want a 75-inch TV, but I need a new vacuum because the one I have is crapping out. So this is a way for people to utilize their points or whatever program they have in place to not necessarily use cash, but maybe use the points or redeem for something that they need, something that they certainly need around the house versus something that they want. So, cash is going to rule the roost, if you will, but at the end of the day, merchandising leaves an impression that something will be remembered for what you did and how you earned that award or gift.
That's a great summary of that. And Kevin, I don't know if you want to add anything to that before we get to the box, or.
No, that sums it all up. I think that's great. And just going back one question ago to the IP, it shows dedication of the individual to our industry as well. So I think that's a part of having that stature behind the name is so. But everything else was very well explained.
All right, fantastic. Well, we want to get to this box here because we got the boxing cam or the unboxing cam here above. And Raul, you've guaranteed me that you haven't peeked yet in this box, right?
Absolutely. So, and actually the people that are listening, I got to tell you truthfully. So when Andy asked me, hey, we want you to do this boxing channel, I'm like, sure, not a problem. So as we were getting closer to the date, I sent Andy a note. I'm like, hey, do me a favor, send me the items that are in here so I can do some research and be prepared. He's like, no, that's not how it works. So I am looking at a box that I did not open. So whatever comes out of my mouth regarding the product in here, it is because I am not prepared. So please note that this is truly an unboxing challenge.
All right, well, let's go ahead, start opening it up. And as you're opening that, Kevin, any comments about our viewer question about around the house or around the neighborhood outdoor activities?
Yeah, so there's a few things. Brett said he's waiting for golf season to open up and get out there and play some golf. We've got hiking and pool time. Working in the yard was mentioned a couple times. Outdoor cocktail season in Vegas. I'll let you guess who that might be.
Oh, okay.
Getting the backyard into shape and getting out there and enjoying it from Dan.
Awesome. Okay, good stuff. Well, though, there's some wonderful things. Okay, Raul, I'm going to spotlight the cam here, the unboxing cam. So go ahead and take out the first thing in there. Let's see what we got.
So we are looking at a Broil King grilling apron.
Wonderful. All right.
Very cool. Hopefully you people can see that. Actually, I do have this one, and as funny as it sounds, so I mean, a lot of people are like, well, of course you have it. Well, no, we rep Broil King, so I have a lot of fun stuff that came from them in regards to samples. But this one is unique in that it's made from the material that they use for the covers, if I'm not mistaken. So that quality that you have in the cover that takes care of your grill, the same stuff that they put in the apron. So very cool.
Wonderful. Okay. Well, do you have any plans for grilling this weekend, Raul? Or
this weekend we do. So I think we're supposed to be in the 60s, if I'm not mistaken, on Saturday-ish. So maybe Saturday evening. I try to get steak into the family once a week. So if weather holds, that's the plan for Saturday.
Okay. And Kevin, if memory serves, about a year ago, if not exactly a year ago this week, our second ever Incentive Concepts Live episode featured Broil King, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's right. It was our second one, and it actually won a prize of some type from ASI, the best use of a video, I believe.
Yep.
Gave us a top prize with ASI for that video.
Okay. Well, Raul, we're not going to make you and yeah, we did win that ASI best use promotional video thing. So I think we're going to put that in the chat. You can go back and look at that. Raul, we're not going to make you try on that apron because guess what? Raul? We invited a special surprise guest who's going to help us out a little bit today. Are you okay with an extra guest?
Absolutely. The more the merrier. Okay.
All right. So we're inviting somebody that we know very well. There he is. It's Jason Radford, who's coming at us from his patio, and he's got the apron on.
I'm wearing it. Raul, how you doing, buddy?
Good, man. How are you?
I miss you, pal. It's been way too long.
Yes, absolutely.
But
All right.
we basically said, hey, if Raul's going to be doing the Broil King part, we need to have a little backup visitor and show everybody how we can actually use all this stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. So Raul, you didn't know we were going to have Jason on here, so we kind of threw a little curveball at you there.
Well, no, that's great. I mean, who better than the award winner, right?
Yeah, it's a year ago today. Can you guys believe that we did this a year ago? One, it was snowing. We figured, I think I said when I saw that video that, maybe in a month or two, we'd be back to normal or whatever. But here we are. And I guess these videos are the normal now. So I guess we'll just keep doing this.
All right. Well, listen, Raul, so we want you to keep digging in that box because I think Jay may be able to help out if I remember what's in the box.
But when we're talking about the apron, guys, the number one thing, A, it's made out of the same thing as a barbecue cover. And B, the most important part of it, it comes with a bottle opener. So you've got the mini flipper. Yeah. And
there you go.
You're always ready to go when you're grilling.
All right. Good stuff. Well, Raul, do you have that same bottle opener right there?
I do right here. Yes.
Okay. Well, hey, that worked out pretty good. It looks like we know what we're doing all of a sudden.
Very cool. Awesome.
All right. Do you have a bottle of beer, Raul?
Unfortunately, my fridge is at the other end, but I certainly will finish the presentation off with one for sure.
Looks like Jay's going to have a few sips for us. Let's keep going there, Raul. What you got next?
Beer can chicken. By far the only way to make chicken if you're going to do something on the grill.
And Raul, we had a little bit of a logistics glitch. And one of the main reasons why you always want, and I'm going to just grab the laptop here, is the Broil King chicken roaster is fantastic because you can actually put the liquid into there.
Yep.
And it keeps everything going, where I just had to put the can underneath because mine didn't show up. But unfortunately, but the best part about that one is you can put garlic, you can put some liquid right into the bottom of it, and you can put rosemary, garlic, bunch of flavors. So not only is it going to catch all the juices from going into the bottom of your grill and lighting on fire, it's also going to keep the can stable, the chicken stable, and you can actually add some flavors to the roaster itself. So that's the one that really differentiates between the Broil King one and most of the other ones on the market.
Jason, if I'm not mistaken, you can actually put a full-size canned beer in this holder, correct?
Correct. Yes. Yeah. But we actually recommend just pouring the beer into that because the one downfall is you don't know who's touched a can when it goes in the chicken. That's the nicest way I could say that. By pouring the liquid, or even if you're, want some different flavors like a white wine. So I'll put white wine and some garlic in the white wine in the hopper, and then that flavor will go into it as well. So, beer is fantastic. It's great. It makes a great chicken, but don't limit yourself to beer. Get creative. Put cranberry juice. Just any type of liquid in there will go inside the bird.
Nice.
Awesome. And what other seasonings did you use for those roasted chickens there?
These guys, this is just a basic chicken seasoning. You don't get too creative. Everybody thinks you have to, this is just your average orange chicken seasoning. So lots of great flavor on it. It'll crisp right up. The cans are down there and they've fallen over about 5 times. So this one I finally just wedged to the back of the smoker. But yes, if I had the Broil King chicken roaster, my everything would be going a lot better at the moment.
All right. Now, while Raul's unpacking that next item, tell us a little bit about that grill that you're cooking on right there.
Well, right now we're actually cooking on the Broil King Regal Pellet 400 right now. Fantastic grill. I've been using it all summer, having a lot of fun with it. You can go low and slow. The other thing is you can get right up to temperature and rack this thing right up to like 600 degrees. So if you look at the control unit here, I've got it on the chicken button, but I can just go to the steak button if I want to, or you can adjust whatever temperature you want with the dial lock in. You can also set your temperature probes and various other things. It just very versatile, very easy to use. You've got your pellets that just kind of sit in here. So very easy. Reload those pellets. And then this is also an addition. You can add the shelf to the front of it. And once again, typical of all Burrow King type stuff, we've got the bottle opener there because when you are low and slow, you need to have a few extra beers because it takes some time.
Of course you do. All right, Raul, back over to you. What you got now?
So he actually hit the nail on the head there. So I do have the probe, the side table. So this one is cool because it's the dual. I actually have this one as well. And it has two probes. So you can do different things off of one unit. You don't have to worry about two separate indicators. So, I don't really do a lot of slow cooking, but when I do, certainly this comes very helpful with brisket.
Raul, it was like I knew that you had this in the box or something, and we actually have one in action right now. So here's something different. I thought I'd throw a little curveball today. Normally we're doing the briskets and everything, so we're going real classy today, and I'm actually doing a bone-in leg of lamb. So I've got a drip pan underneath here. I've got the barbecue on indirect, so you got medium off medium. We're doing indirect cooking here. I've got the probe inside the lamb. I've actually set the unit to lamb and then medium rare, so it automatically sets the temperature for you. So very easy to use. And I've got red wine, rosemary, and water mixture on the bottom, which is flavoring the lamb. And then we've got a grainy mustard and rosemary crust on top of it. So this is not going to suck.
Okay. Well, we might have to travel out to Buffalo, definitely, to have some dinner with you tonight, Jay.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody's welcome.
Okay, great. Well, all of a sudden you're going to have all sorts of neighbors showing up.
Oh, that's okay. It happens anyway.
Yeah, and now I do want to remind viewers, we are going to have a giveaway today, and we're going to give away everything in this box, every single thing in this box today. So we'll put in a little bit. We'll mention where you can go to enter for that thing. But it's we're just going to take everything, put it right back in Raul's box, and ship it to whoever wins. So that'll be kind of cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Raul, what's next?
All right. So I saw it on the grill there, but actually it is the flat top grill topper. So this thing is a godsend, especially when you're dealing with smaller. I do like some things out on the grill. They tend to fall through, and don't get me wrong, I'll collect them when I'm done and the cooler's cooled off. But this certainly helps out where you don't got to worry about that.
Yes. So same thing. I have that one, as well as I've just got one of our roaster baskets, which essentially they're all the exact same thing. But essentially great for veggies. Just once again, a mixed veg. You can throw it all in there. Another great thing to do in these types of toppers that people don't think about is do your fish. It's a really good way of doing it as well. Then it won't fall apart as much. Also, I've got some acorn squash sitting in here that all I did was cut into little horseshoes looking things here. And then I toss them in olive oil, nutmeg, cinnamon, and then I'll drizzle some honey on top of them at the end. And they're just a great addition, and they're completely idiot proof. So great things that you can do on top with your grill walker. Use them lots. The toppers are amazing, and you can have a lot of fun with them. And once again, just get a little serving pad or another cutting board, a wooden cutting board, serve right in on the topper. Don't have to take it off. Just grab a set of oven mitts, set that right on, and then the heat from it will actually keep your vegetables or whatever you're cooking in there warm while you're serving it as well. So don't just take everything out and put it into a cold bowl.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, Raul, keep going. Are you having fun, by the way, Raul? Or?
This is awesome. Yeah, for sure. I'm not as flary as Jason. I'm in my basement, but this thing is phenomenal. So it's an all-in-one. It actually comes with a storage unit. But Jason, what I use this storage unit for is when I know I'm going to grill, I'll use this to go ahead and marinate the meat. So it seals it up and put everything in there, and it's all ready to go. But I got your tongs, got your fork, got your there you go, spatula. Very cool.
That's a great set because everything can be stored. A lot of barbecue tool sets do come with cases, and what's the first thing you do is you throw out the case, because it's kind of useless to put the tools back in. But the nice part about that being the top of it is a cutting board. The bottom of it is, Raul, yes, you're right, it is a marinating container. Or you can take out raw meat in the container and then use the lid to take the cooked meat in so you're not cross-contaminating. It comes with the brush, basting brush, tongs, and an actual chef's knife. That's a great quality chef's knife. And then the top of it, like I said, is a cutting board. So it's great for camping, but I also just keep all the tools back into the bin when I'm done. And I just put that whole thing in, and everyone's got that cupboard that's your grill cupboard for the larger tongs and everything, but just keep everything in there. And it's a fantastic tool set and very versatile. And if you have that, you're pretty much set for any grilling experience.
Excellent. And Kevin, I know that there's some opportunities here to maybe add a logo to this product.
Yeah, you can get a logo on the top of the lid. It's, I believe it's engraved into the top of the lid, so you can do that on there. I love the product because you can use it a lot for tailgating. After you've used your tools and they're all dirty, you put them back in there, close it up, and then they're all stored to come back home and wash them. Same thing with camping and so forth, but it is a very versatile product indeed.
For sure. And are you watching the comments on the live stream? Are we getting any good comments out there by people, or?
Not much going on with conversation right now there.
Okay, well, we do want to let the viewers know that you can enter at incentiveconcepts.com/unbox. So incentiveconcepts.com/unbox to enter to win every single thing we've seen in the box. And I think that's everything, isn't it, Raul?
That is, yes, everything that's in that box. So
okay, well, I want to go back over to Jason one more time. Jason, anything to add or anything else you want to show about the products that you have outside there?
You know, we've got once again, it's kind of few things just to get your grill ready for the summer. You know, we talked about this the last time I did this video. Couple of things you need to check for. Number one, take your cover off. But number two, look underneath, give it a clean underneath. But the other thing is, if you see cobwebs and stuff under here, go to your local store, get a Burl King Venturi brush, and there'll be holes underneath the burners over here. Bugs love the smell of propane, and they'll get in there. And if you feel that your grill is not working properly, bugs have probably gone up there during the winter, and you want to make sure that you clean those out properly so you don't get a flashback on the grill. Clean out your grill. Use the beginning of the season to actually clean it. Take the guts out of it. Get your shop vac. Scrape it clean, suck everything out, and it'll be good for the season. Also, make sure you check your drip pans, making sure that there's no buildup of grease that's been sitting there all winter, because once it kind of refires back up, you don't want it to light on fire after it's solidified all winter. And then, you know, just get a degreaser, wipe it down, get a little stainless cleaner, just take care of it. You know, I did a nice cleanup on this one the other day. It's ready for the season. You know, check your batteries, because your ignition system is on a battery. One of our number one customer service things is, oh, my igniter don't work. And you just go, well, did you change the battery? And they go, there's a battery in there? Yes, there's a battery in behind here. So most of them are electronic ignition nowadays. As far as the pellet smokers, once again, get underneath, get a little paint scraper or something, just clean out all the grease. You don't want to reburn all the stuff from last season on your new season. So please just clean your grill. Most people don't, and they don't have the greatest experience because you're literally reburning last year's food that's been frozen in there over the winter. So highly recommend cleaning your grill, get it ready, have a lot of fun, and here we go again.
Yeah. Now, no pressure, Jason, but I mean, a year ago, we did end up winning an ASI award for our episode. So it's all Raul's pressure. So
well, now that we have Raul, we should probably win too. So, you know, it's it was fun last year. You know, we brought light to a really tough situation because we were on full lockdown last time. And I think a lot of people related to it. And obviously outdoor products and being in your backyard and sharing time around the grill has been very popular over the last year. And we're going to continue to have another great summer and a couple of beers with some barbecue. And Kev, I hope we can tailgate this fall together.
Yeah, likewise, buddy, for sure. Looking forward to it.
All right.
So,
Raul, let's just one more time go through each of the products in the box and just hold them up there. Let me spotlight you here so everybody can see it.
you got it. So
and
we got
if
the
anyone has
chicken.
any barbecue tips they want, send them to Kevin right now and I'll answer them if you have a question about grilling.
Okay.
So yeah, to Andy, what you made mention of earlier, all this will get sent to a lucky winner. But so we've got the beer can chicken roaster thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Got the bottle opener.
Possibly the most important thing, right?
Probably. Gaff container with the utensils. This is a phenomenal piece, by the way. It serves more than just holding the utensils. I mean, you can utilize the top as a cutting board and then the pan as a marinade holder. The thermostat, the dual thermostat, again, two probes for a single unit. And then we got the apron, again, which is made from the same material as the grill covers that they offer with their grill. So 5 fun items. Very cool.
I think there's a sixth over to your right.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I'm sorry, that was over the side there. And the vegetable or the grill.
Grill topper.
Yes.
Grill topper.
Grill topper.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, look, we match. See? The cover and myself. So it's,
Wonderful. Okay.
it's
Well,
great.
guys, this was fantastic. I love having you on, Jason and Raul. You did a fantastic job. We threw a little monkey wrench at you, Raul, but you handled it very well. So thank you.
Well, thanks again, guys, and we appreciate all the support. And Raul, once again, hopefully I can get to Chicago and see you and Kev, and maybe we'll all get together for some grilling soon.
Well, you know what? It's actually maybe we want to touch on this. So, Kevin, we have a show here this July, correct, in Chicago for those that are.
Yeah, ASI Chicago is live this time, so we have
Alright.
signed up for a booth there. We'll be having all of our product and maybe some extra broking and maybe an extra grill with somebody to cook either during or afterwards.
I know a guy. Yeah.
I know a guy.
All right. Well, that sounds fantastic. So yeah, make sure to check us out at ASI Chicago in July. If you're going to be at that show, make sure to stop by our booth. Everybody, thank you for joining us. Remember, incentiveconcepts.com/unbox to enter for this wonderful box that Raul was able to unbox today. Raul, fantastic job. Kevin, as always, I enjoy having you on these things. And Jason, my friend, thank goodness it's not snowing this year.
Yes,
But
this
it
is
looks
much better
much
weather
better.
this time. Yes.
All
yes.
right. So everybody have a great day. And next episode is 2 weeks from tomorrow, April 29th. It's with our friends from Briggs & Riley. It's called Carry with Confidence with Briggs & Riley. And we're going to be taking a behind the scenes at some of Briggs & Riley's top flight services that they have through their premium luggage collection. So make sure to tune in then. That's April 29th, 2:30 Eastern, 1:30 Central. And there's Gus.
There's Gus. There's our buddy. Yeah, he's looking for if I'm going to drop anything.
All right. Well, we'll have to end. We have to end on Gus then. Everybody have a great day. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye now.
Thank you, guys.
See ya. Thanks,
See you
guys.
guys. Thank you very
Bye.
much.